An idle mind is the devil's workshop. Before self-improvement, my mind was pretty much blank in terms of goals or long-term achieving anything. I would just wake up and whatever instant pleasure I felt like doing, I would do. I didn't have any scope of long-term or even just what I would do next week. It's like I was kind of a leaf in the wind, getting blown wherever. Zero control of my perception and zero idea on what I wanted to perceive. This was until I got on self-improvement and I started knowing what direction I wanted to go in life. Once I had a direction to move towards, my actions aligned with my thinking. If you're not directing your life will be directed by an outside force, whether that be a substance, whether that be a system, whether that be an addiction, anything. Your life will be directed if you're not directing it. If your mind is empty, if your mind is idle, then it will be contaminated. A flowing stream is clean water to drink out of. A body of water that has just been sitting there still is not clean. It's contaminated because when the water is still and not moving towards anything, there's room for bacteria to grow. So think of your mind as the same way. When your mind is still, bad thoughts and bad actions will naturally arise in your mind and arise in your habits because you're not directing yourself towards any positive actions or positive outputs. If your mind already is contaminated from being idle, if the bacteria of modernism and mediocrity have grown into your mind, then the only way to get your water running, to get the stream flowing, and to get rid of the bacteria is to replace the habits that you have now, the bad habits that have grown from your mind sitting still, with good ones. Because remember, you can't have an idle mind. If your mind is sitting still and not directed towards anything or pushing towards any goal that is higher than yourself, any altruistic or self-actualizing purpose, then it will be contaminated. Your mind will be filled with bad things. So if you already developed these bad habits per se, then you have to replace the bad habits with habits that are positive. For instance, go from endless YouTube watching, pointless videos, shorts, TikTok, to receiving educational content and learning things that you're interested in, instead of receiving the basic stimulus of just shitty YouTube videos or shitty TikToks that are actively rotting your brain and implanting bad messaging. If you're a smoker, start meditating because you'll see more about yourself, insights, and gain perspective on your awareness, and you'll actually start to receive benefits in all areas from switching out that one habit. If you eat junk food, then pick up physical activity, change your diet, things like that. If you ask anyone who is on self-improvement, say they relapse on NoFap, they relapse on drugs or whatever, especially when I first started, the main cause of my relapses and anyone that I spoke to is an idle mind. You're not going to be in the middle of a workout and think, oh, let me just go bust a nut. Like, you're probably going to be laying there in bed, sitting down, not really active or focused on anything. Like I said, an idle's mind is the devil's workshop. If you need help filling up your mind with good habits, not letting it be still and get contaminated, then sign up for one-on-one self-improvement coaching. Just $15 for a 30-minute call where I can talk to you about why your mind is sitting still and how you can get that water flowing. Or you can sign up for a $50 one-month coaching program where I will help get your mind flowing with you. Subscribe, join the self-improvement Discord server if you just want basic questions answered, and a community of people improving themselves. Now, get off YouTube. Get your mind running. Stop sitting still. This is idle mind. Just receive it.